chip.
Cram always got to say chip when we start.
It's the best drop.
We already starting eating almonds and shit.
Lightly roasted.
Yeah.
Fat burner.
I didn't even know we started.
We did start.
I have the headphones off and shit.
What's
I
up,
had a
people?
rough week, man.
What's up, people? It's D4Maladies, D4Maladies.com.
What up?
Feet hurting, man.
What's up? You got this new job?
Doing construction, man. On my feet all out. This morning I was in the fucking rain.
Yo, y'all can't be eating on the mics like that.
Nah, fuck that, man. I'm mad, man. Got this warm ass beer, tastes like piss, man.
How crazy. So what's up?
But
What, Chris?
Chris is here, ones and twos.
Chris is here.
Oh, shout out my nigga D Chambers.
There's no mic
Yo.
for Chris, though.
Yeah, he can share my mic.
So what's up, guys? How was your... So,
too, right?
what?
Isn't the beach chair here somewhere?
It's in the garage.
Chris, go get a fucking chair. You delaying shit, bro. Damn. So yeah, my week, man, I work every single day of the week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays I do 16-hour shifts.
What's this feet thing about? He said your feet be
I'm-
hurting. You
my-
soft
no.
ass bitch.
Yeah, he skipped an episode because of his feet and shit.
Yo, no, nah. The last, that was like my first official week at the work. I had to adjust, and I work in a construction site, and it's like unlevel ground and dirt and mud and this. I'm up, down, falling, boom, bam, and you know I got bunions.
But what the fuck? What's bunions? What is that? I've heard that phrase before, but I don't know what it is.
It's killer feet. Shit hurt.
Killer feet.
It's a bone protruding out the side of your big toe, out of your big toe joint.
Bone.
Yeah, it's like when you bend.
And you see the bone on the big toe.
Yeah, that's my shit, but it's enlarged to the maximum capacity.
That's because you be wearing small shoes, dude.
At one point, I did. Now my feet fucked up for life. When I was in grade school, coming up in the world, I used to take my oldest sister's J's. She had all the J's. J's.
Jordans.
Oh, I was about to say this motherfucker was wearing skinny jeans, like some Young Thug shit.
This thing is crazy. But yeah, I used to wear her 7.5 shoes, knowing damn well I couldn't fit them, but I wore them shits. I took the insole out. Had them shits on, looking like slippers.
So what's up? Do you like this new job?
I love it, man.
What are you doing there?
Just right now, we're doing excavation, little wall work. We just poured some cement, but it's like we building. Contracting shit. Simple shit.
Nice.
Nothing too hard right now. But it's just a lot of movement. About to be hurting my yard.
Nice.
All right. So what's up with Lenny?
Yo,
What you been doing?
crazy busy, dude. Crazy busy.
Nah.
You
I
got
don't
caught up
believe
in some shit last week.
What?
What the reason why you didn't?
Yeah.
Didn't
Why
come to the
wasn't you
interview?
here last week?
You said you got
So I
caught up
had
in some
freaking-
office shit.
Yeah. So I had a meeting and then fucking like shit got extended like crazy.
You gotta
And
come up
yeah.
on the mic. Yeah.
Yeah. Just got
Can
wild
you put
busy.
ice in beer
You can put it in a
Mad,
cup.
like, fucking
and put ice in it?
water
Put
down,
ice,
yeah.
But it's a little. You gotta drink it
You'll
fast.
taste the like water with the beer right at the top because the cube's right there. It's
Yo,
like
this
with
shit
soda.
is crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, been mad busy. It's crazy. Like I literally, that's why I came like 10 minutes late because I was on a conference call before I got here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, son.
Lenny making money.
Yeah, son.
Everybody making money except me, right?
No, I ain't say
I
that.
need to work construction.
you-
or something.
gotta work
you
on your
always
fucking,
at
You gotta
fucking
work
work.
on your sales pitch.
I am
Every
at
time,
work.
every time I text this nigga, all right, y'all, talk to you later. Gotta go. I'm at work.
Yeah, because my service at work sucks.
And your ass be everywhere. Every
Yeah.
little hall or
I'm trying
event.
to make
exactly.
shit popping
so
out
you
here.
spending money.
No, I don't
This
spend
guy.
a dime.
I be in the crib. I go to work, go home, go sleep, wake up, do the same thing tomorrow.
Yo,
I don't
this dude
spend a
KJ
dime.
the other day. Yo, Tim Dollar's headlining a fucking show.
Yeah, we were
Yo,
supposed to film that
nigga.
though.
I drove to the city.
Oh,
To go to the
he
spot.
told me
But
shit
But you was
dookie.
on your way
And there
there
was a
anyway.
bar with like 10 people. I
On
was
some
so
pyramid
salty.
shit.
I mean, I made the plan to help him move in because
Yeah.
like I made the plan to go to the bar
So
with you,
what?
and that shit was whack.
Just double shot.
Well,
you
we
did what you had
but
to
did
do.
you know Tim Dollar?
I didn't
signed?
know $10 is a beast though, but I
Yeah,
didn't
but not
know
that
it was gonna
venue.
be like
Not at that
fucking.
venue. What was the venue?
I mean, there was a lot going
It was
on
a
in
bar.
Brooklyn that night.
Oh.
There was a lot going on that night. It was kind of sleepy.
I mean, it is what it is, but you can't knock Clemps for that.
It's not my fault.
He didn't know.
man.
You act like he was
an
there.
hour for that shit. I spent
Nigga, you
like
drive-
$50 worth of gas.
Get the fuck up,
fuck
nigga.
outta
You don't
here.
spend no $50.
Nah, my tank is crazy, dude. Every time I come here, that's 50 beans. Dead ass.
Why
I
you
just
don't
put
keep your
50 beans
tank
in the cap.
full?
I do. That's what I'm saying. It's 50 beans to get to New York from here, from Connecticut.
Well, you need to use fossil fuels or something, some vegetable oils,
That's
some
what I was
vegetable
like,
oil, like,
some
yeah.
electric cars, something. Because
I gotta look into the venue next
Better
time.
Yo,
jump your
you
ass
gotta
on the
move
Metro
your
North.
office to the city, man. What happened to that move to the city? What happened with that?
Nah, I'm good.
Niggas is
I'll
playing
wait.
out here. You don't want to be New Yorkers.
Yeah, right. It's Connecticut niggas don't want to be New Yorkers out here.
I'm good.
Frontin'.
Danbury ass niggas.
Fuck it.
What's wrong with Danbury?
Nah, ain't
Saying.
nothing wrong with my niggas in Danbury.
Ain't nothing wrong with Danbury. Shout out to Danbury.
Shout out
Shout out
to
to Noah. Y'all seen the new Duzzo Dave video?
Yo, we
Shit
been
dope.
pushing a lot of Dave. He
Dave's
better
been
bring
putting
his
out a lot
ass
of
back
stuff,
here
man.
and hold it down or something. Because
He got a project coming
Yo,
out. He been putting out a lot
Duzzo.
of stuff.
the formalities, we need a drop or something. You gotta come through and do something because we're pushing a lot of your shit.
I would like to do a
And
show. I would like to do a
love
show with
to
him.
see, gotta give back to the community. Us being the community. Shit.
Anyway, so Lenny, you know I'm single now, right?
Hey,
Wait, what?
Bro,
I'm back in the single
this
world.
guy.
Do you want to discuss why and what happened?
Nah, I don't want to discuss why.
We know I'm gonna get in your ass about that too.
Anyway, but Lenny,
Wait,
What?
hold up. No funny shit.
what?
If you really single, how long you been single?
It's been like 2 weeks now. I think
Are you out looking or it's over?
I'm chilling.
Are
I'm
you
chilling
trying to-
right now.
No, listen to me. What I'm asking. Are you trying to get? Are you trying to hook up with anybody, or you want a
I'm
friend?
chilling. I'm just chilling. Friends is cool.
Because I know
chilling.
I have a friend that's
Craig,
looking
look
for.
at
No,
Craig.
I have a friend that's looking for a friend. A friend. No quotations. No funny shit. Just a friend, somebody to talk to, keep
Okay.
a company.
All right, fine.
If you want
Okay.
a friend to take your mind off things,
Whatever. We could talk.
Jesus
But listen,
crams a man.
she suck a golf ball out of garden hose, girl. I tell you,
nah, but Letty
suck
put me
a bullet
on.
out of gat.
Put this
Crab.
dude on Tinder.
But Craig, yeah, he put me on to this Tinder shit.
What's Tinder? Is that the how to not app?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
literally.
some shit like that. But then the bitches start hitting you back.
You got
Once you
hit
get a
back?
match, like once you get a match, I got
It's like,
mad
yo,
matches.
Yo, you hit. It's like
Like
yes or
Lenny
no,
put me on
smash
to
or
the
pass.
little cheat code, right?
Big smash.
It's
and,
like
like,
smash. It's like a
You
game
just-
of
you just
smash or
keep going.
pass.
Like you look through profiles, see who you want to smash or you want to pass, and the chicks are on the other side doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So when
Okay.
they hit smash and you hit smash,
At
you
the
guys
same
match
time,
up.
you
and
gotta
can-
match.
You can IM them straight
So
up.
then
like,
you can
see
start
what's
talking
good.
to him.
Oh, I could never get on this site. Where was this site 3 years ago?
I don't know, but Letty put me on, right? So he gave me the little cheat code.
What's the cheat code?
I don't want to disclose
What does the cheat
code.
code
You
do?
can't tell the
What does
cheat
the cheat code do?
It just gives you matches quicker.
Oh, okay.
So he gave me the cheat code, right? Which just helps like match people up quicker,
Yo, Lynn, what the fuck, man?
right? He gave me the cheat code so you can match people up. It gives you quicker matches. So I've been doing this shit, and I got a couple matches already,
Okay.
right? So I got this one chick. She hit me up, right? So I'm like, okay, hi. So then she sends like a pussycat emoji,
Ooh.
right?
With hard eyes? What
just the cat, like with
smiley face?
just a cat face.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, what is? So I'm like,
You
All right.
You should have sent the dog back.
so I said, I just said, what does that mean? Right? That's what I said. That's what Lenny told me to do. Then she sends like 3 pussycat emojis.
What, is she throwing the pussy at you?
I don't know. So I call Lenny, and I'm like, yo, Lenny, this chick just sent me like 4 pussycat emojis. What the fuck does this mean? I thought this was like a Tinder thing.
Right.
And Lenny was like, I don't know, nigga, send her a dog.
Right. That's what I'm
So
saying.
I
It's
send
like whatever. It's
Yeah,
just
so I
random.
send a dog emoji, and then it's like, I don't know. Then she disappeared off the earth. But Tinder is weird as shit.
What she look like?
This is a black chick.
She
Yeah,
said
black
she was
chick,
throwing
young,
the,
skinny.
She was throwing the pussy at you,
I
bro.
mean, if
Bro, but I don't know if I say
You were
what?
supposed to get real arrogant, like, yo, how much or what up, bitch? Are you throwing the?
Nah,
you-
but it's
you-
a lot of
Yo, if-
prostitutes on
if-
there too, though.
Had I been you in that situation, I would have been like, "Are you throwing a pussy at me right now?" Mad smiley face, grin hard, smiles and all.
I didn't get that far, man. I was confused. It was like my second connection.
Yo,
I gotta
Snapchat
show you. Hold on.
and
Yo,
all
some of
this
these shits
stuff
are
is really
hilarious.
blowing up right now. I'm not
Yo,
feeling
for
it.
real.
I'm not with it. I'm trying to disappear off all these social media sites.
Yo, I got one that
Facebook
had
is
me
next.
dying. I gotta show
Nah,
you.
but
some.
Tinder
I
is
gotta
pretty
find
fun.
that shit.
It's called Tinder,
Tinder,
like
Yeah.
Tenderoni.
yeah, it's pretty fun.
You got a Tinder?
It's kind
too,
of
Chris?
crazy. I don't trust
Oh, yeah,
the girls
Chris
on
is-
there, but
Chris is
I don't. But it's cool.
faithfully married or whatever.
Yo. So this chick hits me up. She's like, "Is your hair still long?" I think that's the sexiest thing ever. She's like, "Oh, you're so cultural. I just want you to take me around the world, show me the most beautiful things I could possibly imagine, and make love to me in each place."
What did
"Get
you
the
reply?
fuck-"
Read what you wrote.
I was like, "Hair still long, and I'll take you up on that offer." I laugh out loud. Like, that shit's hilarious.
You cannot read the
You
whole
just get-
conversation. Oh,
what?
it kept going. It's not.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
ain't
interesting.
gonna get into it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do I gotta edit that?
Nah.
Y'all look crazy though.
But
man.
but yo, if you want to,
All right, Cram.
telling you, she got her own crib.
Okay.
Shit's
There's-
mad funny, yo.
There's, yeah, she
Anyway.
she can cook. Yeah,
Okay, Cram.
and suck the bullet out of Gat.
But what's up? Kevin Nottingham is today's episode. Gonna call him up. I'm gonna hit him on FaceTime.
For those of you who don't know Kevin Nottingham,
He's like the
he's
first
the OG
He's like the
OG
first
blogger.
official
of hip-hop
underground hip hop blogger. Fucks
the
with him.
OG. So that niggas better look out.
Yeah. So y'all got anything else y'all want to push out today before we take a break?
We got
No, I don't want to talk about that shit.
Ebola.
That shit yo. I don't like. Me and my shorty was talking about moving out of the country last night because of this
Why?
Ebola shit
Where you gonna go?
to fucking Canada
To Canada?
or the UK
Okay.
for that what's it called? The healthcare, the free shit. What is it called?
The free healthcare?
It's free healthcare, but it's called some
Canada?
funny shit.
You gotta be a
heard
Canadian resident though.
I
Yeah, you
heard
gotta
that,
live there for more than 6 months or some shit. You gotta get a. Do I? That's the question I need to answer. People, and maybe you can help me because you're
What?
whatever.
I don't know nothing about
As-
medical laws.
All right, as foreigners come to America, they all come on like visas and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Is it the same for Americans going to these other countries?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah, you gotta get a visa for
I got to
some
get a
countries.
visa to go to Italy or
You
whatever.
gotta get a passport first.
yeah,
Yeah.
passport, and then I have to get.
Certain places you need a visa for. So because they need to know
Could-
why the fuck you there.
If you're just going on vacation, you don't need a visa. But if you're
Depends. It depends on where you're going.
depends on how long you're staying as well.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's what it all draws down to. The visa draws down to how long
Yeah.
you're staying in the
And you can
country.
get a student visa and be there for like, because a lot of people come to America.
All
on
the
student
guys I
visas.
work with are Irish. They're from Ireland, and they all on visas, work visas.
So
and
then they got to
student
bounce
visas.
soon.
They getting married and shit. These niggas got green cards out the ass. I gotta go out there and move to the fucking the UK or Canada. Marry me a Canadian or British bitch with my baby moms with me, and she got to do the same with some next nigga just so we can consider to ship out the motherfuckers. It's gonna be crazy, but this Ebola, it's all a
Ebola.
lie.
Ebola.
I heard it's reached New Haven, Connecticut.
Listen, Doug,
Nah,
these
that wasn't
niggas is
true.
lying.
That wasn't true. They said it was in Yale, right? They were saying that somebody
It's
in
some
Yale
bullshit.
was having
Why all the bad
Ebola-like
disease-
syndromes.
This is
but,
what I
like,
seen.
it wasn't
Waka
Ebola.
Flocka tweeted this. He said, "Why do all the bad diseases come from Africa?" Like,
Yo,
what's
because
the-
that's
like,
where they
it's
that's
some
where they
bull-
testing shit.
Probably right.
Word up, B. Everything started AIDS.
It's from
Everything,
Africa. All the
syphilis,
worst
all the
diseases
worst-
come from Africa.
All that shit, small.
I think it's a fucking conspiracy, man.
Yo, and I'm telling you, they giving these niggas vaccines, testing shit on them,
Yeah.
watching the mortality rate, and like, it's not that bad. Let's
trying
bring
to
it
kill
over
off
here to
all the
America.
niggas, man.
But what I heard was this: the first guy who contracted the black man who died from Ebola, after 2 days, he was in Liberia for a week and came back a week or whatever the case was, and he was told he feeling symptoms, diarrhea, sick, cough, and all that shit. So the nurses treated him in the hospital. One of the nurses caught the Ebola. The bitch immediately got on a plane and bungeed to Dallas, Texas, and they let her go. Now the fucking hospital and all these CDC and all these people are apologizing, saying, this is in today's paper, apologizing, talking about how, they didn't follow protocol. There wasn't a protocol. Like it's like so many different stories with this Ebola shit.
I mean, the thing is, like, it wasn't that serious at first, because like
she didn't have the symptoms yet.
Yeah, it was a disease that fucking. It was in the area
but she
of Africa.
did. She was told she had Ebola.
No, after the fact, like she got on the plane. She didn't have any symptoms when she got here. She started developing symptoms.
Because it's really not that serious in Africa, or used to not be that serious in Africa.
Niggas is dropping like flies in Africa.
Used to not be that serious because it was in an area where not many people live. So it was like in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
Only
but you know what's even crazier too? I read an article that I reposted on Facebook that Ebola was only given, and you can only catch it by vaccination.
Nah.
Word.
I heard it was probably airborne.
Obama said today it was not airborne. I seen that on the news.
What news channel? Because there's so many fucking fake news articles out right now. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
Even big media companies are putting out bullshit because they're making so much money off of it right now.
I heard it's not
like
airborne,
the advertising money for Ebola. Is
Wash your
crazy
fucking
right
hands.
Yeah, I heard you can only catch it when that person starts showing signs. So if they coughing, water, diarrhea, you can get it through sexual.
Wash your fucking hands.
Keep your hands clean. Like wash your shit, man. Don't fucking cough in niggas' faces. That's fucked up. Or in a crowded train or.
Oh, I hate the train, man. The train nowadays is so fucking crazy. So slow.
But yeah, fuck Ebola.
Yeah. All right, let's take a break and then come back with Kevin Nottingham. This is The4Melodies, The4Melodies.com. Yo, what up? It's your boy Clemps. What I need y'all to do right now, go on your iPhone, your Android, search The4Melodies. Go to The4Melodies.com. You get all the episodes over there. Or you could go on iTunes. You can check us out on Stitcher. Whatever you got, we got. All right? Get your friends. Tell my friends. We could be friends. We could do this every weekend. Whatever you want to do. Every Monday, we posting a new episode, The4Melodies. So just subscribe to us. Review, comment, talk shit. Send us an email, info@the4melodies.com. Whatever you want to do, we got it. All right? Here. All right, it's The4Melodies, The4Melodies.com. And we got Kevin Nottingham on the phone. What's up, Kevin?
What's going on, man?
Who wants to start off first? With Kevin? Me? Ah, man. I don't even have my questions up, guys. What are you doing?
Word. I got you. The Nottingham blog. How long you guys been out here? When did it start?
The Nottingham blog. I've never heard of
KevinNottingham.com.
KevinNottingham.com.
Just for the record, we are not based in Nottingham, England. That's a common misconception.
Okay.
But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He's asked, when did you get started?
I started the blog in 2007.
Okay. Can I ask you, how did you get involved with music to begin with? Like, what is the first thing like to make you made you drawn to music?
Oh man, I've been involved with music all my life. I started, as a kid in elementary school, 4th grade. I started a band playing the trumpet. Been listening to hip hop since 1984. I listen to all genres of music, from pop, rock, soul, R&B, rap, jazz. You name it. I grew up with music my whole life. Played trumpet and keyboard and jazz band and concert band and in high school and everything. And once I left high school, music was just kind of I just kind of left it in the past. I concentrated on my career and everything. And I knew something was lacking and something was missing. So when I started the blog, It started off as like a personal blog for me. I just kind of wrote about my thoughts and feelings. But I always listened to music. I was DJing at the time, so I always had like DJ mixtapes and stuff that I put together for friends and do the occasional parties and stuff. And I started posting that stuff out on my site and kind of reviewing little projects here and there, and just kind of took off from there.
So what made you drawn more towards hip hop than all the other genres?
It's just something that's been in my blood. I've been, like I said, I've been listening to hip hop since '84.
Yeah.
And it's just something I've always gone back to. I've always told myself I have kind of like a love-hate relationship with hip hop. Sometimes I love it, but other times I hate it, and I go back and forth and listen to different genres and stuff. Like lately, I've been listening to a lot of old Blue Note jazz type of music, some rock here and there. Nothing in hip hop's really exciting me right now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm always drawn back to hip hop. There's always someone or something in hip hop that just kind of draws me back, and it's just something that I just can't leave behind.
Word. I know. Since 2007, the whole blogging game is like evolved. What's your take on it, and how do you feel about it?
It's crazy because when I came on the scene, there weren't that many blogs out there. I think I was watching Nah Right and a few others. There was another one, the Hip Hop Update that I was looking at, and Hip Hop is Red. But back then, the popular blogs that you see now weren't even out. I mean, Two Dope Boys wasn't even out.
Yeah.
When I first started. What was the question again?
How do you feel about the new school and like what
the blogs now,
yeah, the ways
and what they're
evolved?
doing?
It's absolutely crazy because after we came out, I would say around 2009, 2010, it was like all these other blogs started coming out, all these other hip hop blogs, and I think it's great for the culture to see so many people trying to spread the word and trying to spread the underground hip hop scene, which definitely needs it. But at the same time, I think it's a little overwhelming. Everybody seems to post the same stuff day in and day out. So I think as an up and coming blogger, it'd be kind of hard to get out there. But so I'm kind of lucky that we started when we did. I think that right now that's the only thing that's really keeping us out there in the game.
Nice.
But it's tough out there. It's tough out there for bloggers.
Definitely, and for magazines. So like Vibe is, I think I heard Vibe is shutting down and stuff like that. Do you think?
Yeah, and XXL.
Yeah. Well, I heard XXL may be coming back probably.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. But do you think like all the magazines going out? Do you think it's going to hurt the industry in any way?
I don't think it's going to hurt the industry. I think with blogs and websites, because there's a difference between blogs and major website publications such as Hip Hop DX and such. They're a major website publication. I think the difference is with the online media, you can report the news and put your opinion and reviews out there at a moment's notice. It doesn't have to wait a whole month for a magazine to go into production and to be published and everything. And I think that's the one thing that that's hurting the print media, magazines and such, is that they have that time where they have to wait for things to get edited and things to get published.
Yeah.
I mean, even in the online world, we have to wait to edit some of our reviews and information pieces and stuff and such, but it's nowhere the length that I would guess that magazine publishers have to go through.
Yeah, it must be hell for them right now because they have to get all the content super fast and like they mess up, it's like game over. It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, if you look up, I mean, if you look at a issue of Vibe magazine, from back in the day. A lot of that stuff that they're reporting on, a lot of the reviews and everything, that they're writing on the albums and everything, that's all stuff that like came out a month ago, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So they're not up on all the latest stuff. And it's not that they're not up on it. It's just that it takes time to put those magazines out, print them up and everything else. So it's just behind the times right now.
Yeah, definitely true. How many people do you work with on the blog altogether?
Man, I got a huge staff right now. I mean, I think the staff is so huge right now that I can't even remember everybody that's on there.
Nice.
And that may be a bad thing, but I use everybody to my advantage, and everybody plays their part. We have an editorial staff, which is head up by my editor-in-chief, Justin Ivey. He's been with KN since 2009, where he started off as just an intern, just posting stuff on the site, and he was going, majoring in journalism and everything in school, and eventually worked his way up through the ranks and came up to be our editor-in-chief. So he's got quite a few staff members under his wing who do interviews, write reviews, editorial pieces, and then we also have just contributors that may contribute to other sites, but contribute to our site as well. So he handles those. And then we have the media editors who post the day-to-day music videos, singles, albums, and we probably have a good 4 to 5 people on that side as well. So, yeah, it's a pretty big handful, yeah.
Nice.
I'd say probably close to 10 to 15 people.
I want to take it back to the beginning. I want to ask you, do you remember, because I wish I was you, being born and raised in the 80s and listening to that kind of hip hop, because I've missed out on that. I was born in the 80s, but I was raised in the 90s, and it was all right. I got the end of it, but the mid 80s was the best hip hop ever that I can, because I look back and I just love it. I love the sound. I still have some of the mixtapes and all that stuff. But I wanted to ask you, like, what are the first kind of posts did you post to your site when you first got it started up in 2007?
Oh, what was it? I thought you were going to ask me about the 80s.
Nah. Because I figured you would stick to your roots, like you said, and
I don't think you posted stuff from the 80s.
Did you take it back, like, because?
No, actually I didn't. I mean, at the time in 2007, I was listening to a lot of hip hop then. I was listening to Kanye, 50 Cent, Jay-Z. That's the kind of music I was posting back then.
Okay.
So yeah, I never really took it back to the roots. We started doing, for a while we did some Throwback Thursday segments.
Yeah.
And I took a couple posts back to the 80s, but starting out on the site, I was always more producer based. Listening to hip hop, and we did a lot of producer spotlights. We did a lot of the sample collections, which what we were really famous for back in the day, and we did a lot of remix contests for the new up and coming producers. So that's really what we concentrated more on when we were coming up back then.
What do you think of the EDM thing that's coming up right now, where all the producers are like becoming DJs and touring crazy?
I think it's great. I think it brings on a whole nother hip hop genre to the scene, and I think hip hop has so many different subgenres today that it's a whole new fresh take on merging those two genres together, and just bringing a whole new audience to hip hop.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about Hypnot and how you got that started?
Oh, Hypnot's my baby. That is, the label is everything that I had hoped Can would turn out to be. Even though I didn't think Can would turn out to be anything, but when people started coming and people started paying attention to my opinion, the music I was pushing, I eventually hoped it would one day turn into a label of sorts.
Yeah.
And when I got the opportunity to start my own label, I was nervous at first. Obviously, who knows what goes into a label, but it was it was like second nature for me. I went in and I just, I pushed the acts that I believe in. And today, hip hop's been around for over 5 years now, and we're in a really good place right now.
Nice. Do you think? What about the big record labels? Do you think the big record labels are gonna die out and kind of diminish into all independent labels everywhere?
I don't think they're ever going to go away, simply because they have the money behind them. Yeah, I don't think they're ever going to go away. I think there'll be some changes. I mean, we've seen changes, in the last few years with the 360 deals as opposed to, the previous deals they had before. But I think there'll be some shakeups and everything, but I don't think they'll ever go away.
Okay.
Unfortunately, with independent labels, the reason why they're independent is because they don't have any money.
Yeah.
And that's unfortunate, but that's just how it is with life in general. You got to you have to have money to get ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely.
True. Yeah.
Since you started blogging, what's been your favorite period of time? Like, what's one moment that actually caught on to you? Like, damn, this is crazy.
Can you explain that a little more? Like what exactly? What favorite period of time? You mean something during what? Something that happened
like maybe
during
when
the blog?
When G Unit was coming out and they was doing they took over. Like, what was your favorite kind of era?
Oh man, I don't know actually. I hadn't really thought about that. I do remember back when we started, there was the whole back and forth between Kanye and 50 Cent. 50 was putting out his album Curtis, and Kanye was putting out I think it was the Graduation.
Graduation, yeah.
And they both dropped on the same day.
Yeah.
And they were kind of going. I mean, that was a great day for hip hop when they both dropped on the same day, even though we know that Curtis didn't really do anything. But it was good hype, and it was a good day for hip hop. And I think there was a couple of years later, there was another day in September. September seems to be the pivotal month for dropping good hip hop releases, even though we didn't see that this year.
Yeah.
But there was another day. I want to say it was like maybe a couple of years ago, maybe 2009. There were quite a few releases in one day. I want to say Fonte dropped his solo album, and I can't remember who else dropped in the same day, but there was like 4 or 5 different good hip hop artists that dropped all their stuff in the same day. And when you have days like that, people get excited for them, and it's like man, that's the feeling that that you want to get from people who listen to hip hop, is because hip hop fans are so finicky these days.
Oh yeah.
They want the best of the best, and they won't settle for less. But when you have extraordinary release dates like that, where everybody's coming out of the woodwork, to drop their best stuff, I think that anticipation is what really is really exciting.
Yeah. What do you think the hip hop world needs right now?
What it needs?
Yeah. What does it need?
Oh. I honestly don't know. I mean, I think it has a little bit of everything right now. We got a lot of young cats coming up, a lot of good MCs coming up,
Yeah.
a lot of good producers coming up.
But do you think they'll last?
I was chatting with a producer friend of mine today, and he was talking about how some of the producers, they're getting placements and stuff, but they're not really getting their name out there. They're not really making it last. For instance, what's that producer's name? Mike Will.
Mike Will.
Mike Will made it.
Yeah.
You saw his name out there for a minute, but you don't really see him out there anymore. I don't know. This is the whole hip hop scene is kind of like it's kind of like a fast food scene right now. Where, people come and get it, they eat it, and then they get tired of it.
Yeah.
And it's come and go. So it's kind of hard to say. I think I think hip hop's in a strange place right now, where we're kind of like in the middle of a evolution.
Yeah.
You know?
There's something about to happen soon.
Yeah, I think something big is about to happen.
Something big is
but
about
we
to
just don't know what it is yet.
Yeah. We are waiting for it.
Do you have anybody? Do you have any favorites right now that's out? Like any mainstream or underground, or do you have any favorite artist or producer right now at the moment?
I'll tell you right now, and I hate to be to sound like this, but the only hip hop I've been listening to right now has been artists on my label.
Who's your artist on your label?
Who's
Lately I've been listening to the other guys. They're a production duo out of the DMV. They dropped their album back in July, and they're getting ready. They just produced an album with Von Pia, Tanya Morgan. These guys are crazy. They really take it back to the 90s era, early 2000s era, where you're sampling, but the production is just crazy. I've been listening to a lot of those guys. Been listening to the Regiment a lot. They got an album coming out in a couple of weeks with Random, aka Mega Ran. Nice. Tanya Morgan is another group that I recently signed, and they're one of my favorite groups around. I've been listening to a lot of them as well.
What does it take to get signed to your label? Like, are you guys looking for anything right now in particular?
If you would have asked me that question like 2 years ago, I would have said the one thing is you just got to be dope.
Yeah.
You just got to sound good. But I've signed people that to me sounded dope, and we tried to push them. And today it just takes more than that. You got to sound dope. You got to be fresh, but at the same time you got to have a fan base.
Okay.
Unfortunately, in this day and age, if you don't have the numbers behind you, you just ain't gonna sell. Yeah. And we can try to push you all day long, but if you ain't got the numbers behind you, nobody's really listening. Because the scene is just is overpopulated right now.
Definitely.
It's a lot of newcomers out here. A lot of one-hit wonders.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Waiting for this shit to die out.
How did you find out? How did you feel when you found out that you were nominated for UMA?
Oh man, that was crazy. To tell you the truth, I never heard of the UMAs before. I think they've been around like 14 years now or something like that.
Yeah.
I'd actually never heard of them. So when we found out, I was like, oh, that's cool because, we were nominated for a few awards back in the day when we first started out. I think a Vibe Award and some other award in 2009. And it was kind of cool. But this one, when I found out that they had an actual ceremony, I was like, yeah, this is really cool. And I didn't think we had a chance of winning because we were going up against sites like JackThriller.com.
Yeah.
And I forget who else was on there, but I think Hip Hop Since 1987 was up there. They're homies, so big ups to them. I was like, I didn't think we had a chance. But, I promoted a little bit. I posted on my Facebook and said, hey, vote for us and everything. But thankfully, I got one of our contributors, PR Dean. He's up in New York. So when we found out we actually found out like a week before the ceremony that we won.
Oh wow.
So he was up there. So I asked him to go up there and accept the award for us. That was just kind of surreal because there was an actual award that came with that. It wasn't just, hey, you won this award, and there wasn't anything tangible to go along with it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a big glass circle thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just got it in the mail the other day. So holding that in my hands, it was like, wow, it's pretty it's pretty surreal.
Yeah. That's crazy. Can you tell us a little bit about the Demos documentary and what went into producing that?
Oh man, yeah, the Demos documentary was the brainchild of my ex-business partner Kareem Fort. He used to help me out on Hypnot. Okay. He was our director of operations, and he would help me out on Hypnot, and he just had this idea, because he would get hit up a lot of time on, like we all do, an email.
Yeah.
Hey, listen to my music, put me on this and that. And he was like, hey, there's got to be a better way to help these young people trying to get on. Teach them, what it takes and what you need to do. So it started out. We started out writing an ebook, and it was just going to be like a PDF download publication, to kind of help people, do's and don'ts of submitting your music and this and that.
Yeah.
But then he got the idea. He was like, it would probably be better coming from people in the industry, hearing people in the industry speak on it,
Yeah.
and giving their ideas and their thoughts. So that's where the movie came out from that. And it just kind of went from there. Have you guys seen the movie?
I was watching a little bit of it. I didn't get to finish it.
Okay, yeah.
It's awesome. But do you think demos is still important in the industry right now?
I think it is. I think the film itself didn't really get the promotion that it needed.
Yeah.
But I think it's definitely still relevant today. The movie just came out a year ago, I think.
Yeah.
I definitely encourage all up and coming independent artists to check it out.
Definitely. I think the big labels they're not even checking out demos. They're just looking to see if you got the followers and if your music is popping.
What's hot?
There's no.
Yeah, and that's the thing with the major labels is that they're not really paying attention to they're not really paying attention to the whole scene.
Yeah.
And as a whole, they're looking for those numbers, and I think they've seen that in some of the artists that they've signed. I can't think of names right now, but they've seen that in some of the artists that they've signed, where they just sign purely based off of YouTube hits.
Yep.
And everything, and
James.
they put them out, and
Bobby
they don't really do anything. Yeah.
All these people.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So yeah, and that's the thing with major labels is that the independent, the underground scene I think is moving too fast for them.
Yeah.
And they're just not able to keep up and figure out the right formula.
Definitely. I think people should really check out that Demos documentary because it really shines the light on what people need today.
But nobody wants to go through the process. Everybody wants that fast money.
Yeah, but you should really like it goes deep though, like into developing the demo and like how certain people had their demo when they first started, how much work they put into it, People don't do that no more. They just try to make a record.
I know.
It's crazy. So what's next for you, Kevin? What's going on out there in Hypnot?
Right now I'm really concentrating on Hypnot. KN, it's always going to be out there. I got so many contributors and writers. It's KN is more or less a platform for me right now to help other hip hop journalists get on and get their opinion and get their writing out there. So I'm really happy about that. I just honestly I just don't have the time to contribute every day to the label because I have Hypnot and other things going on. But we're going to keep on going and keep on pushing good music and getting interviews and reviews out there. But the main focus I have right now is with Hypnot. We got the Regiment EP dropping in a couple of weeks called The Gamer's Anthem. Really dope EP. We just dropped the video for Kung Fu Treachery today. Really dope song if you hadn't heard it. Then we got next month we got the Von P and the Other Guys solo LP coming out next month. That's going to be crazy. In fact, the whole album to me it's some of Von P's best work to date. Just really good stuff. And then going into next year, we got some surprises up our sleeves. I'm not going to let all the cats out of the bag, but you can definitely look forward to a new Tanya Morgan album out next year. You can look forward to a lot of Substantial next year. Substantial from the DMV of Bob Beloy.
Nice.
And we got some other things up our sleeves. Yeah.
That's good.
Looking forward to it.
You got a lot of work going on.
Busy man.
A lot of work. Yeah, it definitely is a lot of work. I'll tell you that. But
You got the squad.
But it's fun. It's fun.
Definitely.
When it's music that you believe in, you want to work at it.
Hell yeah.
Definitely got a dream job.
Yeah.
Can you leave us out with a quote for the people, some inspirational for the people, so we could get out of here?
Man, well, I'm not really an inspirational person. I just kind of like live life to the fullest, and just kind of like take things one day at a time. But inspirational. Let me see. Be you. Just be you, and be you to the fullest. And whatever will be, will be.
Yo, it's your boy Cram. Check this out. You're not getting enough love over here. So what I need you motherfuckers to do, go on down to the website, theformalities.com/LOVE. Show some love, motherfuckers. Show some love.
I like to cha-cha in a Latin bar, yeah, with a Dominican and reasonable hyena. I like to cha-cha, I like to cha-cha with a Dominican and reasonable hyena. I like the way you move it. I saw you from across the bar. I am not a fantasy, but that's what it is. I really would like.
Nasty Nah, all the real niggas dying, fake niggas doing more.
It's dformalities.com, and we're back. What happened now with your bathroom, Cram? As you were
two nights in a row. Today's Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday. I walk into my bathroom and I come across a fucking salamander.
Where they coming from?
See, we had a leaky tub, which was recently fixed Thursday morning. So this morning it was fixed.
Yeah.
Or was it Wednesday morning? I don't know. Whatever. It was fixed this week.
You had a leaky tub.
Got a leaky tub. It was running back behind the tub. So a lot of water was building up. We live in a basement apartment. So we've had like spiders and centipedes. So I read up on the salamander shit. And they said when you have a fucking plethora of insects for these motherfuckers. They draw to it. You know what I'm
eat 'em,
saying?
right? They eat 'em?
Huh?
They eat them.
Yeah, they eat the insects, and there's enough water because they live in water.
Yeah.
And there's enough water somewhere where they can, they can live. So it was scary because my girl, she's pregnant and she fucking screaming, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no, I hope it's not something. I'm thinking the worst.
Like these dudes.
Yes, it was all black though. So she fucking runs. Is like
was
she's like,
fast.
bring a shoe, and I didn't come with shit. I'm in my drawers. I'm looking at her like, what the fuck? She said, Mark, what the fuck is that? I'm like, what? I'm looking. This black shit on the floor, moving. Wham! Hit that shit with a baby shoe. Dumb hard. Fucking tail shot off that bitch. And the fucking shit was squirming like a worm, B. Dumb scared. So I'm like, all right, boom, let's get in bed. We're going this over.
Found another one?
The next fucking night, bro, I did my double shift, 16 hours. I come home from work. I got to get ready. I'm at 12 midnight. I'm trying to go to bed. My shorty's up. She's in the bathroom. Oh, my fucking God. Ah! She's going crazy. What? Come in there. Another fucking salamander. Smash. Smash that shit. I'm like, yo, this got to stop. So behind the tub, we're going to have it re-cemented. We're going to have it redone.
Yeah.
The floor and shit, have the water soaked up or whatever it needs to be done, and have this shit taken care of. This shit is crazy. We let the landlord have it. Like, we was talking about moving out. That's what I was telling you. We
For
was
a
talking
salad,
about.
for one bug, man?
Nigga, that ain't a bug.
That's
It's
a
a
creature.
fucking
Amphibian.
Amphibian, nigga. A fucking reptile.
So you gonna move out because there's reptiles. I have
Bro,
a thing for you, bro.
The good thing we stopped it at the bathroom edge of the door. Had it not, that shit could have woke up on my forehead.
I could have crawled up his ass.
That shit,
Bro.
word. That shit could have got nasty.
It's not that serious though. I've
Clemps.
lived in worse place. I've lived in
No, we're
worse
not talking
conditions.
about foreign
Tell us
countries.
about it. Tell us about it.
But I'm talking
What's
about
the
your
worst
house.
condition?
You living in a regular fucking neighborhood. You're not expecting to see a fucking lizard in your shit unless it's
I mean,
someone's pet.
in Florida, they walk around regular, like
But
all
that's
over.
that's
the place.
expect. You got swamp. You got alligators in the fucking sewers too. In your toilet. That's expected in some parts of Florida. But I'm talking about in New York City.
You're not in the city though.
I would rather see fucking mice than a fucking
Nigga, I've
salamander.
never
in my
heard
shit.
of a
I would
salamander
never-
in New York.
I'd rather
Huh?
That
see
just
a
sounds unheard
salamander
of.
than a
It's like
fucking
unheard of,
mouse.
bro.
You're crazy.
All right, so what's the worst situation you're talking about? You said you've been in worse
Me?
situations. Yeah, what is
It's
it?
like fucking spiders, mosquitoes, all type of shit.
Nigga, I got all
That's
that.
not worse.
That ain't
a
shit.
salamander in New York.
A salamander is not gonna kill you, bro. It's a little fucking
not
lizard.
about
Yeah, but
that,
what the fuck
nigga.
is it doing here?
Why is it in my
Maybe
crib?
somebody wait, okay. Maybe somebody had
No.
lost one.
Hell
you know what
no.
I mean? Because they
Hell
do keep
no.
them as pets and shit. Maybe somebody lost one of them shits, had babies, and
Nah,
then like
that's
no.
just
fucking.
weird.
I mean, that'll be too coincidental.
I mean, you are in like the woods and shit.
I'm
man.
not, bro. There's 2 trees in my
I don't have
house.
salamanders in Connecticut. Like, you know what
Are
I'm
you
saying?
fucking kidding? Connecticut got the weirdest shit.
But it's not in his crib,
You
though.
ever seen a salamander in Connecticut? I've
No,
never
I've never
seen
one. no.
I've never seen a
Yo, niggas
salamander
be
in a
hiking at
fucking
Terroir,
zoo.
and I've never seen a salamander.
I've never seen a salamander in a pet shop.
Uh-huh.
I've had iguanas,
Yeah.
small lizards, and all types of shit, but I've never ever seen it. I'm thinking these shits got yellow dots and they're venomous and all type. Bro, a salamander, a fucking node or whatever, a newt,
A newt.
like all this shit is going down. But yo, just imagine waking up in the morning, take a
And you
piss,
see, I seen some shit in
Sitting
my
at your
bathroom.
toilet.
man.
What you seen in your
A
bathroom?
fucking water bug like this fucking big came out the
That's
pipe
nothing.
out the drain.
out the drain.
A fucking salamander.
I had to
though.
fucking drink like
All of those
put my.
things?
I don't know.
clean my
I would
drain out.
prefer over a fucking salamander. I told you I would prefer a mouse
Never in a
over
million
a
years. If
salamander.
I see a mouse, I'm fucking flipping out, my nigga.
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker, but I'm
yeah,
just saying.
no, but like that shit is like that's crazy. There's something going on.
A fucking salamander, dude. Like, are you hearing me?
Yeah,
Like,
but you're not gonna drop like fuck this. I'm not paying rent for a
Yo.
year.
Nah, but that is pretty weird. It's just like
It's
and then we
weird,
got the
though,
fucking
but
exterminator.
it's
coming.
eerie. It's not. It's eerie. Not
It's
even
like-
just weird. It's eerie.
It's like unsolved mysteries in this bitch. But yo, we got the exterminator come every 3 months. The last time he been there, the shit didn't work. As soon as he left, we seen mad spiders and shit come out the holes. Like, you just made them niggas get out and go back in later. But yo,
You gotta bomb your shit, man.
we can't fumigate it because it's not good for her. She can't have.
Well,
her
yeah,
fumes and
no,
shit.
y'all gotta go somewhere. Y'all gotta do this before the babies come.
Yeah, nobody want to fucking do all that shit though. I ain't got the time to do that. I probably have to do that on the weekend.
You gotta do it one weekend, man. Bomb that shit. Let her stay at her mom's crib or something.
Shit is crazy. And them shits is costly, man. We used to do this shit in the project every month.
All the time. When we used
Bro,
to go on
when I lived
vacation,
in the projects, my mother had the cans on deck, nigga. We used to leave the crib and go to fucking Six Flags or something. When we came back to the crib, though, the roaches everywhere, nigga. In my bed,
dead,
flipping shit out.
dead.
Fop. Flipping my fucking bed sheets off, nigga. In the microwave behind the clock.
Oh my god, dude, I'll spaz.
Bro, that was
That's
the way
the
of
projects,
life.
man.
Leviston Towers,
Damn, dude.
Mount Vernon, stand up.
I feel mad icky right now. Yo, that's nasty.
One of my childhood friends, I'm not gonna say his name.
KJ.
No, not
me. Not me.
But this
Definitely
nigga,
not
if
me.
you ever Googled, well, I don't know how many people Google roaches, but there's when a mother roach or whatever, queen roach lay eggs, they're white.
Oh yeah. Yo, I just saw the photo the other day. There's like little baby white, little creamy thingies.
My man crib had a fucking nest of white roaches in his shit.
That's fucking...
Hundreds.
That's disgusting, B.
Hundreds of shit over in the fucking cupboard over the fridge. Like up there, the Netherlands. The Netherlands, but this shit was sick. This is when we was kids.
Yo, that's nasty, man.
That's fucking.
But yeah, fucking salamanders. Yo, this episode is called Salamander.
Yo, I remember fucking when I was in Mexico, my boy's crib, like it's normal to have roaches there because it's tropical, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like the
fucking Madagascar
they don't
shits, the hissing
out there,
joints?
like the roaches, they don't nest in your crib. They go outside because it's cooler for them there. It's more juicy, like tropical, whatever. So like we're in this dude's room. I'm on my laptop, chilling. Next second, I hear.
Ooh,
I look at my shoulder. Yo, yo, this nigga was the size of the fucking headphone right here. He was like that on my shoulder.
Those ain't cockroaches. Those are water bugs. Them are the niggas that fly.
It was a roach. It's
a
looked
form
like
of roach.
it
but
looked like a roach.
Yo, he
The
landed
water bugs
on my
fly.
shoulder, dude.
The water bugs fly.
Landed on my shoulder.
Nah.
I spazzed.
Yo, the niggas don't understand. When you see a roach fly, that's a different bug.
Yeah.
This is not a cockroach like we be seeing out here. Where
It's a water bug.
The cockroaches are thick, hard, black shelled niggas. The water bugs are brown.
They're brown.
And they
Yeah.
fly.
And they fly. Big
And
as
when them
shit.
niggas fly,
I was in Jamaica one time.
I feel like-
they're water
Yo.
bugs.
Yo, but the thing is, like, that dude landed on my shoulder, but it still didn't match up to like cockroaches we have in the city and like shit like that.
nigga, the
Because
shit
the ones
touched you.
here are fucking disgusting.
Yo,
It's ridiculous.
I'm salamander, man. Salamander.
Yo, y'all seen the video of the praying mantis killing a hummingbird?
What?
What?
A praying mantis.
I killed the praying mantis the other week.
Where?
At
In
my
this
job.
bathroom.
My nigga. Nah, yo, praying mantis are like the G's of the fucking like insect world.
I
dude.
slashed the need to come in and kill this salamander.
Yo, there's if you YouTube fucking what the fuck was I talking about?
Praying mantis,
praying
kills
mantis.
hummingbird.
Not even that. Just YouTube pray mantis. Pray mantis stacking like they G's fighting
How
cats,
do they-
spiders. They
got
fucking
spiky
G's.
hands or something.
If you never seen a prey man, you just said
Yeah.
you killed one.
Yeah, but I'm like, where's their defense mechanisms?
They just they're just G's, my nigga. They just like the hummingbird is like they got it on a feeder.
He got it up right now.
Lenny got it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they
what
got
the fuck?
they
How
got-
and then the shit ate it. How long is it gonna take a
they
praying
got
mantis?
this shit on.
to
No, he
eat a
just
bird?
killed. He just killed it. They just killing machines. They just straight killed the bird. They got it on the feeder and shit. So the praying mantis is on the feeder, and the hummingbird is like trying to get the shit, and he just keeps like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you, motherfucker. I'm gonna get you." And then he gets the nigga at
Wait,
one point.
the fucking praying mantis is holding the bird by its fucking neck right now. And there's another hummingbird
Yeah.
trying to see what's up. But can we see the attack? Is
crazy.
a hummingbird that small that it can't fucking fight off a fucking praying mantis?
No, praying mantis are
Yo,
fucking
praying
G's,
the
man.
other hummingbird is trying to get
He's
it.
getting water. He's like, oh, this nigga done. I'm gonna get my water real quick. He can't get two niggas.
Yo, but what's going on? Ain't got the shit by its throat, bro. Nigga, whole neck broke.
Crazy. Praying
Yo,
mantis
fuck all
don't fucking play.
Species other than humans, bro.
Yo, the did you ever seen Starship Troopers? Don't them shits look like praying mantises?
Where they do?
Yeah, I remember
The
that shit. Hell
aliens?
yeah.
Oh, look, the shit is on
That's
top
what
right
that shit
now.
That
is.
was
If a fucking spaceship of praying mantis came over here, giant fuck, we'd be all fucking dead.
Nah, we got flamethrowers on deck. Oh.
Look, and he's gonna reach up to him.
He's like, yo, I'm coming.
He's
Yo.
gonna fucking stab him
Creeping.
in the neck.
Yo,
Fucking
why don't he
praying
just
mantis.
fly away? Go away.
Yeah, like, I don't understand.
Does he even eat him? Like, does he?
He doesn't. He just kills
He just
him,
kills
man.
him because he's a fucking murderer.
Because he's in his fucking way.
Well, they must have like armor piercing legs or something.
Praying mantis.
Praying mantis don't even
Look
look
at that
like
shit.
they fast.
I mean,
though.
but look at him. He's big. He's green. He fucking like
look
what kind of bug is that?
they
man?
crunch too.
and they fly too.
I crunch one of them niggas. Oh, is that a claw? Crunch this shit. The music they got playing is stupid. He walking all around that shit waiting for
No
him.
way. He's not gonna
Oh.
get his ass.
Hummingbirds is mad fast.
Mad fast.
They ain't fast enough.
Look,
Praying
look.
mantis ate that ass.
Look,
No
look at him. Look at
way.
him. Look.
Oh, he zoomed in. It's about to go
Video's
down.
about to end.
I'm gonna get you, bitch. Oh, you missed it. It's not that video though.
All right, well, fuck that. Fucking salamander.
Put praying mantis versus cat.
No.
Get the fuck out of here. He kills the cat.
My nigga. No, he doesn't kill the cat. The cat wins, but he puts up a fucking fight.
Shit is sickening.
Y'all ready for submissions? You want to take some submissions?
Yo.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's take some submissions.
info@theformalities.com is the email. If you want to send us anything your heart desires, be sure to check out theformalities.com
Yeah, I feel
/submissions to
magic.
find out
Whoa,
how you can
that
do
shit
that.
is huge. Now that no. Now these are different. Look how.
He's still at the video. Hold on.
Go back. Look at the scale of the praying mantis in the feeder. Go back, bro.
Got him. He's like, ha, gotcha, bitch.
This is sickening. All right, what's the first?
He's not even
what's
gonna
the-
eat him. Like, he just stabbed him. He can't even eat that nigga.
Probably suck the blood out that bitch.
Suck his fucking neck off.
Devilish ass.
Suck the fucking
niggas.
bullet out that gun.
Suck the bullet out of gat, bitch.
All right, come on.
Yeah. That was like the phrase of the day. son.
All right, so info@theformalities.com is the email. Send us your shit. theformalities.com /submissions to find out how you could do that and send anything. All right. All right, the first one is from Mouse Sucks. Y'all remember Mouse Sucks?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
You don't remember Mouse Sucks? The video with the green screen and the nigga was in the deli. You don't remember that video?
I don't.
Well, he says, "Hey, I'm Mouse Sucks. Thanks for the support of my latest release, Divas in Aisle 2. I've been working on new material and prepping for an EP. So this joint is called Casting Couch. And I don't think it's released yet, but I don't know what. Send me this link. So this is Casting Couch by Mouse Sucks.
Kappa, kappa, kappa. We are not for sale. We are not to be bought. And we sure enough ain't selling out. First come, first serve. Give you what you want, then I kick you to the curb. I ain't seen nothing, everything was a blur. Ask my man Mouse, he'll concur for sure, officer.
Yes, sir. Mother to the word. Birds flipping birds, that's the east side for sure. A tree dropping nerd, you definitely gon' hear it. Flatlands to Merrick. You should be
pretty dope.
Yeah, I like it. He sound like Big Sean for a minute.
Yeah. Fucking with it. All right, thanks, Mouse Sucks.
It's been a long night. It's your man Cram here. Listen, I'm turning my mic over to Chris because I have to go to bed early tonight. Every night at that, but tonight, especially because I'm not working tonight. So I'm gonna
Whatever,
try to
man.
get some much sleep.
All right,
So,
we're gonna finish these last two submissions
let
and get out
let
of here.
Chris taking over. I love
So you don't want to
guys.
stay for the last two
Nah,
submissions?
I'm out. I gotta go. Every minute counts. I'm peace
outta
now, peace on the street.
Whatever. Chris.
This guy.
Yeah. Let's we got this one submission.
Oh, yeah.
CJ Warden. Y'all remember CJ?
Nah.
No.
With the
I don't
fucking
remember anybody.
groove.
I got stoner
Damn,
memory.
what the fuck, man? That was just the last
Stoners.
episode.
I don't remember.
With the groovy sound in the beginning that sound like Chef from South Park.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he sent us another.
That was with Sonora, right?
Yeah, the one with Sonar. No, that wasn't with Sonar.
Was it? Nah.
That was with Jay. He was with Jay.
Who's Jay?
Jay Indigo.
Who's that? It's like, I'm fucking with you. Word.
All right, well, this is another one from CJ. He said, I had to get something popping for an ill collab with local team member CJ Warden. Oh, this is not CJ Warden. This is Kyle. Kyle YDG featuring CJ Warden. And it's called One Up, I guess. Childish Gambino
Word.
remix.
Childish Gambino's on this?
Remix.
Kyle YDG, CJ Warren.
Waking up to 2 blunts, bad bitch with the big buns. About to go hard, always with the crew, son. And now I'm rocking double cup. Girl, I'm trying to say what up. If you
Why you telling me to cut it?
That's swag, man.
Why? Does it sound like you?
Nah, not even. It's just it sounds tacky.
Why?
I'm sorry, but it just I don't know. It's just like yeah. Fuck me,
ain't
Bob.
fucking with my team, then you fucking up. Party to the sunrise.
It's that bounce music, man.
It's that typical shit, you know. I don't know.
I'm fucking with it though.
Called the hearse. Oh, dude, that's your life. What's it worth? You want it all, but I'ma take it. You say
It's like that old Memphis flow, like slop on my knob. It's like that slob on my knob beat.
Minus the bang bang, boom
Yeah,
bap.
minus the southern shit.
you on that loud, but your shit smell basic. Just face it, I'm
It's
the nigga.
typical lyrics, you know, that you hear.
Boom, 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 boom. That's that Memphis shit.
Memphis shit.
You fuck with that? Shout out to
What else we got?
Shout out to Kyle. This is the last one we got. Shout out to Kyle for sending that over. I'm gonna put all the submissions in one post now. I should do that, right?
Yeah, that'd be
Call it
dope.
submission Saturdays. I'm gonna just put them out on one post. So I'll do that. This is how the submissions go. So that's it, man. Fuck it.
We done.
Shout out to Kyle. Shout out to Mouse Sucks. We see y'all. Thank you for your submissions.
Shout out to my real niggas.
Lenny, you have some must-haves?
Not really. Nah.
No. You fucking bitch. Yo, Wednesday.
What up? What's good
this,
for Wednesday?
This Wednesday, when you're listening to this podcast, this Wednesday, what day is that? What day is that?
What's today? The 16th?
Today's the
That's
16th.
the fucking
All right. This Wednesday is the 22nd. This Wednesday, the 22nd, we're gonna be at the Williamsburg Music Center. And it's gonna be Show Off Radio times The Formalities, and Tiger Speak is the band, and it's called the Playground Sessions. So if you're an artist, if you're a singer, come by on the 22nd on Wednesday to the Williamsburg Music Center and come spit a verse. I have no clue what the theme is. That'll be on the site beforehand. So come through. Yeah, spit a verse. We're waiting for you. And if you heard this podcast and you came in, let me know. I'll buy you a drink. All right? So that's the show.
I'll buy you a Capri Sun real quick.
By Arizona.
So what's up? Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm like dying right now. I'm dead. I'm sleepy, yo.
I'm hungry as fuck.
fucking stoners.
Man, we
Cram
didn't
left
smoke.
me in the room with
What you
these
mean?
stoners.
We didn't smoke today.
Yeah. Get outta here, man.
You didn't smoke today?
Nah, I didn't.
Yo, what's up? Y'all getting me shrooms?
Yo. Anybody on this
I'm trying to
podcast that has shrooms for fucking KJ,
Yo, don't do that.
let
Don't
us
do that.
know.
Don't do that. Don't
Why?
solicit
Why
it.
not?
Don't
Why not
solicit
ask us?
drugs on the air, man.
What's wrong with that?
Don't do that.
Well, whatever.
But you trying to shroom for Halloween? What's up?
Nah,
I'd rather do acid over shrooms. Well,
Halloween?
On Halloween, yeah.
I'm trying to shroom on Halloween.
Dude.
Are we fucking paired?
Pop a tab on fucking Halloween and just see mad costumes just roam through the city. That'd be a mind.
I got a
fuck.
DJ though.
That's a mind fuck right there.
I got a
dude.
DJ on
That's
Halloween.
crazy. That's intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very intense.
Let's do it, man.
You want to do it?
I'm down, man.
If Lenny does it, I'll do it.
You a bitch.
Why not?
If I'm doing it, you not gonna do it?
I haven't triple Lenny yet, so.
Dude, that's gonna be crazy.
If I never did it and I'm gonna do it and you just leave
can't
me
do
out
it
to
on
dry.
Are you talking about shrooms or acid?
I'm talking about anything right now.
What day does Halloween fall on? Saturday?
It's Friday.
Friday, yeah.
Friday? Yo, the day after, I'm with it.
Bro, I gotta
the
go
day
to
of, I have an event I'm going to.
What, the day of, I got an event I'm going to too.
No, I mean the Saturday, not
Saturday?
the Friday. The day after Halloween.
Where you going?
I have a communications project. We're doing basically we have a group and we have to do something.
What?
We have to communicate basically. So
Oh,
we're
what's
going to a
fucking-
rave.
Where?
I'm not sure yet. We're still planning it out.
So, all right, so call me. I'm off.
For real?
Yeah, I'll go to rave. I'll shroom it up.
Wait, you just said you had plans now.
No, on Friday. On
Friday
Halloween.
is when I'm doing that. Saturday I'm down.
Yeah, no.
I can't shoot it out on Friday. I can't be out
Okay,
here.
so we do it Saturday. Fuck it.
Word.
Holy Land?
Saturday. Nah, we gotta do something fucking.
But what you doing on
eventful.
Halloween, man? Let's fucking shroom it up on Halloween.
Yo, Halloween, I'm going with the group for my class. That's
Where?
the mission. I'm not sure yet.
It's his project. He just said it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't. I'm not trying to bring anybody along because I have to get that project done. You know what I'm saying?
At night?
I have to interact. Yeah, dude, it's fucking yeah. The project is to get to know the people in your group. So we chose to go to a rave because everybody in the group is cool as hell. So we're gonna do that and then
I
we're
thought that
gonna
was
hit
Saturday.
the diner or some shit. No, that's Halloween, Friday.
Halloween night, y'all going to a rave?
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm shrooming. If nobody wants to shroom, fuck them.
Alright.
You don't want to shroom, Chris?
I'm down Saturday.
I mean, I wouldn't mind shrooming, but I don't know.
I'm scared of acid.
Why are you scared of
Why?
acid? What's wrong with acid?
How? Yeah, I'm scared of acid. But
Yo,
I'm
for
not-
all the people that are listening right now, I want you to tell me which is better, shrooms or acid.
Hit me on Twitter at Clemps.
All right? Let us know. And let us know about your trip, too.
Yeah.
Because I would like to hear that.
Send it over, info@theformalities.com. I would like to read some trip stories.
Some wild.
All right.
Shit's crazy.
So that's the show, man. Thanks, Kevin, for calling in.
Peace.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Cram's a bitch. I know he's going to hear this, so you're a bitch, Cram, for leaving. Thank you, Mouse Sucks. Thank you, CJ Warden. All right, we out of here. It's The Formalities.
Holla.
.com.
Thank you, Chris.